Hello. So it's been 2 weeks, 2 weeks since my last video. Had to do it twice. 2 weeks since my last video. It's funny because I wake up in the morning and I smoke weed and I do my podcast. So I might sound funny because these are the first words I say each day. Like, I might be up for 30 minutes, I might be up for like an hour, but the first words spoken out of my mouth in the morning is into this mic on podcast days, of course. I haven't done podcasts for 2 weeks. I had a gap week. Just wiping the coffee off my whiskers. So yeah, no podcast for 2 weeks. I don't know why. Actually, I kind of do know why. It's because I can't find any mushrooms. And it's like frustrating. It's hard for me to express myself because I don't have enough mushrooms. I need more psychedelics. I need to open my brain. It's so... I don't know how people can act like nothing's wrong. I don't know how people act like there's nothing wrong with society, with the traffic, or for the lining up. I don't know, there's heaps of the stuff. Like, the system is good and also bad, right? I just don't know how people cope with all the bad. Like, how are people coping with the bad? Oh, I hear birds. 3:30 a.m. in the morning, Sunday. Like, last week I didn't make a podcast as well. I didn't feel like it on Friday. I think my body was sore. And then Sunday, Sugar Sean didn't win. So yeah, life is hard. Life is hard when you don't have mushrooms. Life is hard when you don't have mushrooms. Let me turn this volume kind of back to normal. Yep, no, that's not too loud now. That seems okay. What else has been happening? I've been buying lots of shit. Buying a whole lot of shit. Mainly just toys, collectibles again. Just Hot Wheels, I think. I don't know. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm running out of money to buy. And then I have too much money. And then I have no money. It's like a fucking roller coaster. It's like too much money and no money. It's fucking annoying. But then if it's a constant, then would I be bored? I don't know. Maybe I need to go hunting. Maybe I need to do something else. Fuck. My life's on repeat right now. It's kind of worth it though. Well, I have been watching From TV series show From. It's kind of like Lost. It's almost like very similar. Just not on an island because they've already used the island idea. But yeah, next season's coming out like tomorrow. What else is new? Not too much. I finished Wukong, Black Myth. 3. How much did I play? I played it like 2 times. Getting worried about starting it. I think I'll play more when the next DLC comes out. But I finished the game 2 times. Beat Erlang. And then, yeah, we played Astrobot. We did Astrobot within 3 days, the kids and I. We did Astrobot. Completed it, all of it. 301. Master level. That's all I knew that I could do, like post-game. And then, we finished that, and then we returned the game because I needed some money to buy more Hot Wheels. It's amazing. It's amazing how they can, like, let people buy games and return them in, like, 14 days. Because you can easily finish a game in 14 days or even 7 days, right? Maybe not easily in every game, but like there are some games that's, the storyline's easy to complete within how long? A week? Yeah, probably. What else is new? Not too much. Might be stressing out a bit too much lately. Maybe. Kind of want to chill. The system just keeps rolling and it's not waiting for anyone. And like with mushrooms, I feel like I'm beating it. Without it, I think I'm still beating it, but just like more stressful beating it. Like I'm not certain if I'm actually beating it. But with mushrooms, like you take it and you're like, oh shit, yeah, I'm beating it. But then if you don't take mushrooms and if you're not winning, like if you don't take mushrooms and if you are still winning, you still feel like maybe I missed something, right? But with mushrooms, like you just don't worry about it. All right, let's just try and get into that state. Let's not have to rely on some substance. Just pretend, close your eyes, pretend you're in that state. The state of calm. Deep breath in. I like to do 4 seconds in. And then hold for 4 seconds. And then a full exhale on the last 4. Oh, much better. Much better. So I think I just need some meditation. Maybe that's what I need. Just daily meditation. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel a lot better. Maybe I need to breathe deeper. It seems to be an ongoing thing like that that I'm having. Keep forgetting to breathe deeper. Oh, much better. Stretcher, spines bit ouchy. I don't know. I think I slouch when I sleep. Maybe it's the bed. Maybe I need a flatter bed. But then if it's too, I don't know. I'll find problems anywhere, everywhere. So I think, to be honest, I can resolve the problem with just stretching. You know, if you just stretch every day, I think it does help quite a bit with your, what's it called? It's not flexibility, not endurance. Fuck it. Honey's yummy. What else is good? Looking forward to a lot of new games. I need to watch a lot of TV shows. I need to watch Agatha. Hopefully it's good. Fingers crossed. I loved her as a character in Wonder, but I hope she is good in her own show. I'm sure it is. The rating wasn't too bad. What, 7 point something? But it's not over 80. Oh. And then, yeah, lots of shit coming out that seems to be good. From season 3, the way I like to watch From is to fast forward it, like when they're talking. I like to watch the like crazy shit. Like I'm not interested in the dialogue as much. It just seems boring. It's just what dialogues and drama series feels like for me is, you know how you have an angel, like a devil and an angel, and then on each shoulder in cartoons and depictions back in the past, and then they'll argue with each other, like, should I do it, should I not, and then the pros and cons, and then if it's evil, if it's morally correct or not, and the person in the middle, the head, us, has to decide what to do. Well, the way I see it in TV drama series is the devil and the angel are there. They're just played by different characters in the show, like not the same one. There, and then to convince the audience is actually the center of attention. So the audience has to decide what to do given all the weird information. But it's just not. It's emotional. I don't like to base what we do on emotions because that's where errors happen. We shouldn't base our actions on emotions, especially our own, because we're easily influenced and biased. And if we can just act on fact. Ooh. Yeah, fact, that's a catchy title. Act on fact. Be real with yourself. Be real with people around you. When you come, like, that's why people don't like to talk to some people. It's like, oh, this guy just bullshit in front of me. This guy just lied. Like, lying is the worst. Because, like, you don't want to talk to liars. Because if you talk to them and then they lie, they expect you to lie again. It's just misinformation. It's just you're talking to a machine that's providing misinformation. So when you find out about someone lying, even if it's a white lie, and then you try to confront them about it, see if they like backtrack or apologize or something, and if they don't, it's like, oh shit, it's like the serial liar. If someone's a serial liar, then it's like, oh, fuck it. It's like nothing is correct. It's like asking someone, does my dress look pretty? And then that guy or person just says no all the time or yes all the time, or just the incorrect information that you want. No, like if what you want is fact, right? Not saying, just because you want it, they have to say it. Then that'll be lie if it's not true, right? So if it's a fact, act on fact. That's the new motto. Act on fact. Yeah, don't act on emotions, act on fact. Genius. I'm gonna teach my kids about this later on today. They can be annoyed. Yeah, 2 weeks no podcast. Another reason why is if you know how the saying, if you don't have anything good to say, then don't say it. So that's like me for the past 2 weeks. Like, I don't have much good to say. I got a lot of complaining, no solutions. And like, you know how your brain doesn't want to work on solutions? So my brain was busy, occupied on gaming for, a long time. Like almost over a month now, which is fine. I'm not playing that much. I'm still playing less than my son. He's on all day. Like crazy dude. During the weekends. Yeah, I think, and kids when they play, they socialize quite a bit, and I think it's good for them. It's just it's like having a safer simulation up until they meet up with a creepy old man, and then they try to have sex with you. Then that's too much. But if apart from that, like meeting people and doing weird shit, kids, I think online, I think it's quite beneficial. Just gotta keep an eye on them. Watch what they say. My son screams from the living room. I just have the PlayStation. Just have like the gaming shit in the living room, and then then it's less secretive, right? And he's always yelling, but he's winning, so that's good. Good for him. I don't really get it, but good for him. Yeah, yeah. Kids like to play social games. My generation or myself, I like to play games where I don't have to interact verbally. Why is that? Maybe because I'm selfish. I don't like to talk to people. Like, I just feel like it might be a waste. Like, again, if people lie, then I'm just not interested in talking to them. Especially if it's twice and if you've tried to confront them, it's really hard. If they can't say sorry, then I don't want to interact. And, I like to talk shit. I like to play CS when I was younger and talk shit. Younger, like 5 years ago. Yep. I haven't been playing recently. I should with my new screen. Maybe not. What? What else is new? Let's move on. Next subject. That's what it means. What else is new means I'm getting bored. Move on to the next subject, please. That's what it means. So what else is new, my friend? Which is myself. I need to talk to myself more. But I do still drive silent to the gym though. So that's my semi-meditation to just double check and, check myself for the day. And if my actions on the day is worthwhile. Because you know what sucks when you have to do something and then you don't really have to do it. Like if you have to go buy something from the grocery store and there's only one item, you could have waited till tomorrow, but you're like, it's only in the back of your mind, and just for self-interest of shoving it off or wiping it off your shoulder, getting out of the way so it's not in the back of your mind, just for the selfishness of that, not having to note it. Might be selfish, maybe not. I don't know. It seems selfish sometimes, majority of the time. That's why I'm using the term. Might not be the correct one, but that's what I'm using. Anyways, if you go grab that one item from the supermarket when you could have just waited the next day, or waited until there's no traffic, or waited until it's more convenient, then you wouldn't waste your time going there that day. Life is short, and what the fuck is the point of just going somewhere when you're not needed constantly, and not needed as in not for other people, but needed for yourself. So what's the point of going somewhere when you're not needed for yourself to grow? And then you get depressed. If you go there and you're stuck in traffic and you didn't really have to go, you could have waited till tomorrow, you get depressed. It's really hard. It's an impulse. A lot of the times I still want to go out in the afternoons, but I know I can't. I can't leave the house after midday, Unless I'm on holiday. If I'm on holiday, it's fine. Like I'm living somewhere else, then I don't mind. But still, even if I'm living somewhere else, I don't go out during peak hours. I just go out when there's less people. Why stay congested like in a farm? We're not raising like in a barn, right? We kind of are caged with our land area, but we kind of are caged, but it's okay. There are still public places where we can roam, right? So I think that's okay. So that's some sort of freedom in a way. In a way. I need to do more exercise. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, yesterday I ate lots of carbs and sugars. That fucked up my whole fucking body. I had like, what was it? Youtiao, like Chinese that donut thing. And I dipped that in soy milk with sugar. Oh, fuck. Like seed milk with sugar. Oh. And then what else did I do? What else did I do? Fuck, I feel like an evil person. This is like Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I ate a Chinese. It's mostly Chinese food. Fuck. It's like, so it's not ultra processed. I find that Chinese food is like half processed. Oh, but who knows? It's probably ultra processed now. They just make you feel like it's not. Because it's just the things they make, like bread and sweets and baking shit or fried shit. It just seems like it's just dough, which is wheat, flour, like mixed. But who knows? Maybe like the flour they buy now is like chemical grown, so it's probably already ultra processed before the get go. Maybe that's why it tastes so good as well. What else about the meal? Not skipping the subject yet. So I ate a lot of sugars. The sweet deep fried thing, fuck, so good. But fucking, I started eating around 10 or 11. Right after the meal, I was already like, like food coma. Went to sleep and I woke up like fucked up. My stomach was fucked. My whole body was fucked. I felt like shit. It's like full on inflammation. Full on body inflammation. It really sucked. Sucked super bad. I still feel shit today. I need to start eating more meat. The problem is there. Okay, you're speeding. Calm down. How's that sound? Okay, I usually order my meat online. That sounds so wrong. Order my meat online. My protein, not shakes, but steak. I order my steak online. It's called Pure South. I don't really want to share it, but I guess it's okay if I share it because I only have 5 people listening, and I can share 5 steaks. It's fine. And by the time, if this gets 1 million views, right, I'll be making more money, so I don't have to worry about not being able to buy steak. I'll probably have my own farm. Dream on. I laugh because having a farm is not my profession. Not laughing down at farmers, but more of myself because I know I don't like to handle poop. But then what if you just have huge land and just then you still got to maintain them. You got to make sure they're not sick when they're breeding. They're not coal. Yeah, so much shit involved. But yeah, grass-fed beef. I've been recently buying grass-fed butter as well. I think it's better. I'm hoping it's better. It's so hard. I haven't done like a deep dive into it, but I'm not eating much of it. I think my kids are eating more of it from like because I fry eggs with butter as well. So I should try ghee. I know my brother's been telling me I need to try ghee, but he needs to lose weight first before I take advice from him. Lose some weight, brother, before I take advice from you. Because if you don't, it's hard. But I do take his advice. A lot of times it's good. A lot of times I have to correct him, and then we start fact checking, and it's fun. I like fact checking. But a lot of people don't like fact checking. Yeah, they don't appreciate fact checking. But I do. I appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully, I've been telling him he needs to lose more weight. It's more important than him playing Pokemon, which is his hobby. I can't believe his life is just playing Pokemon. That's pretty whack. Well, if he enjoys it, right, that's fine. But something's got to grow from it. And the only way to do that is to be fit. Have a clear-minded brain so the sugars and chemicals aren't blocked. I still believe that our brains are receptors. It's going to be pretty hard to get me out of this conspiracy. so it just makes more sense for me, anyways, if our brains are receptors. So I can just move on and think about other shit. I think people like religion because it gives them a sense of security, whether it's real or false. I don't know, but real for them. If their body feels it's real, then it's probably real for them, and then their body will act like it's real, and then they can move on and grow in other ways instead of dwindling in something without a solution. Yep. So much liquid. Having lots of liquids in the morning might be good for you. Probably good for me. Shit. Armageddon coming up in a month. Doing some changes to it. Making it slightly better. I think everything we do, we have to make it slightly better. Because if we don't, we go crazy. For example, my father's business, if he is dealing with, international students, humans, better, like if your company's not growing financially, you're sad, right? But if it grows in other ways, like reinvestments into a new project within the company, whether you grow in the normal way or not, if research and development also succeeds in creating something new, that's growth as well. It doesn't have to be financial growth. It can be growth in other ways too. And the best way to get that dopamine is growth for your own body. Something you can control. And I think that's important. If you can make your body grow, then, if you don't grow in other ways, that specific day, then you won't be depressed that day because you're growing in some other way, right? And then gym helps because it hurts. My back and chest, everything is sore. But it's sore from growing, I hope. Not just inflammation for dying. So that's that. What else is new? I don't know. I need to buy more shit. I wish there's more stock here. Everyone's hunting stuff. Everybody's hunting stuff. Everyone's getting into collectibles and other shit to invest in. Consumerism. So, that's the thing. I think investment has become the next consumerism. If that makes sense. What happens when consumerism investment, what happens if that takes off? I guess it'll work because everyone believes in it, right? If everyone believes in it, then I guess that could work. is a real growth though. It's like when it becomes like stupid growth, it's annoying. Like real estate, how it just some years grows for no reason. Well, there are reasons, and mainly because the government's printing money. But it's the demand is a bit ridiculous because like these mortgage ads and shit teaching you how to like go into debt, teaching you literally, hey, borrow money from us. We aren't loan sharks. We're charging 10%. We aren't loan sharks. Loan sharks charge 20%. And the visa companies come out, they're like, we're not loan sharks. Loan sharks charge 40%. I don't know. And then, I don't know, some other shit comes out. Loan sharks are like, we don't charge a leg. We don't charge a leg, a single leg. We charge double. So it's pretty whack. Just teaching people to owe money, whether it's 10, 20, 40, I don't know. I don't care how many percent. It's just you're teaching people to borrow money and just to be broke for the rest of your lives. So people have a mortgage and then they're in debt for like 30 years. It's so stupid. And then people fall into it because they teach that at school in the system. That makes no sense. They teach you what credit means. That's the only thing they teach you in university, what credit means. They don't teach you. My mom thinks people learn how to make money in university. That's really funny. She thinks the teachers in business school teaches kids how to make money. If the teachers knew how to make money, they wouldn't be there. That's why we have to make decisions for our parents. Sometimes. What else is interesting? Apart from shitting on your parents. Shitting on them. Let's shit on them all day. Well, that wasn't very mature of you. What else could you do? Well, you can't buy new parents, could you? Fuck. That sucks. Just like you can't buy new kids. Kids are harder. Yeah, they're almost like kind of like pets. They kind of are like pets. They're like pets / roommates. They're pets / roommates. And apparently that's the best way to treat your partner too. But, I treat my one with slightly more intellect. But yes, she is smarter than most, so that's good. I think it's because she hangs out with me. Maybe she isn't smarter. Maybe it's just easier communication for me. Like we both of us aren't smarter. We just can communicate easily. That shows how smart I am. My last word. So, I finished my cup of coffee. I guess that might be the end of this conversation. Nothing new to add. Anything on a plug? Nope. I got nothing to plug. I got nothing to sell. I do have collectibles I could sell, but it's not for you. It's for people that are super into it. The collectibles. For my customers to buy shit from me. My sales rate is it's 2%. 3% if I'm lucky. If I do ads, my rate of people visiting my website is 2%. And with investments, I think that's a very nice number actually, because if you're only selling 2%, I think that's people that's willing to pay the premium of it. It's like having an auction, like a silent auction, and you just find the highest paying buyer. Having a website is like having a silent auction, but and then people just come by. It's quite interesting actually. Silent auction. It is. It does seem like a silent auction. Shit, I came up with a lot of ideas today. I should go back and rewatch this myself. Fuck. I don't like to watch my own content though. Maybe I should GPT it or like Opus it. Brain's still working, functioning. Anything else I want to share before I go for another week or two? I'll try to upload more frequently, like once a week at least. So I'm supposed to do 52, right? I feel like I'm getting near the end of the year, so maybe I should, just get it over and done with. But who knows? Maybe I'll continue. Who knows? Nobody knows. No one's supposed to know. I need to smoke more weed. I'm gonna go roll another joint. Oh shit! Maybe my wife already rolled it. I call it secret weed. I call my weed secret weed because my wife will roll it and then put it in the jar with a cat. It's not see-through, so I don't know if it's in there. So every day I have to open it up and see if there's weed, and usually there is. And we call it secret weed. Well, I do anyway, and now it's become her thing too to call it that, and we can call it secret weed. I call it secret weed. So good. But where's my secret mushroom though? Oh, I thought getting seeds in was legal, but apparently it's not. Spores, I mean, mushroom spores. If it's not legal, then maybe I shouldn't do it, but I will. Not maybe. I will maybe do it. No, I won't, because it's illegal, right? Don't say it online, dumbass. I might. Most likely won't disclose. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in a week or so. Hopefully. Brain's still functioning. But I need more mushrooms. So I feel good. Ciao.